Hello and welcome back to Castaton. Last time we looked at tropical greens and today we're looking at Grandpa Gaming with the classic sniper. Oh yeah. Let's go gamers. Let's go Grandpa Gaming. Alright, so let's see what he does here. Keep in mind he has to kill or waste the time of 2 players, equivalent of a death. And he's just charging, so let's see what he does here, and bang! Oh, 1 kill, absolutely worth it. Only 1 more to go. Oh my god, there's a spy on him, but he is fine. Rocking that there, Cleaner's Carbide, and oh my god, he's gonna find another one. Oh, he didn't find it, but he was mighty close. Sees tropical greens down there, we saw from the previous video. Doesn't even care about the scout. Pitch Parsh scout, who cares? Sees... Ooh, it's not the best angle. And yeah, instead of wasting a shot, he just switches weapons. You know, classic tech. So he's gonna run over here and run into a pyro and just die. That's fine, happens. I think he would have gotten stabbed anyway. Respawning, coming up. Now this is where I am protecting him a little bit because that gives him a lot of elbow space here. And he's gonna reposition to exactly where he was for some reason. Maybe he thought someone was coming, but alas, no. Just looking for something here. Yeah, that was unfortunately he didn't get the shot there, but that was great, like awareness and decision making. So it made sense. It was just the execution, that part where I was missing. So let's see what he does here. Gonna go in again and doesn't really see anything. Misses the shot and sees... I don't think he sees that was a spy. Misses the scout. There's not really been a lot of priority targets here. Right, so missing a lot of shots. Ooh, does get the body shot on this Bache, who then goes onto the Reddit and says snipers are bullshit. He's gonna take his time, just charging this up, and he sees Resurrez, and bang! Actually shots tropical greens from the last episode in the vice. So, like, here's what I like. As soon as he sees the heavy just walk up, he's like, oh yeah, I can immediately run up here and attack. And a lot of players, they don't even think about that. Like, they don't even... They're so on the lookout for enemies that they don't even see their teammates, right? But, like... That was a very good positional awareness there. As soon as you see like a heavy or a teammate just running up there, you can be like, oh, I can actually run up and stand behind them and shoot. Because if they're in front of you, chances are that you will be pretty much invisible because they'll be focused on what's in front and not in the back. So here he is looking for a shot. I'm not sure if he landed that or not. And there we go, takes Arctic Grandpa, but then gets shot in the ass by Tropical Greens. And he's now back. Gonna work on this. I like how the little glitch is that you can like see where he started to scope. And then he walks like he's pissed himself. Ooh, he's like the nose man. Oh yeah, too close. We've seen that a lot, like slow classes or normal speed classes just walking around the corner and then getting immediately destroyed by a pyro. Oh, he sees the medic. Okay, what's the decision here? What is he going to do? Gonna try to go for a body shot on the medic. That's Evil Dead, I think, who we saw in the previous video. Also just kills him. Because, you know, snipers are good long range and close range, but... not at that timing, so he just charges the shot here, and I don't think he wants to fight with that scout, because if he misses a second time, the scout kills him. If the scout is good, so here we're just kind of going back to the last point. He's on the defensive. Good thing about the classic is that it gives you so much overview, like you don't get as tunnel visioned, and with the Balancemod it's just as good with normal body shots, so it's just like the hassle of holding down the button and releasing it, then pressing it. That's different. And also you can't shoot while jumping, which is also like a thing sometimes if you want to surf damage and just do a body shot or like a sick quick scope shenanigan thing if you get launched. So finally counterattack happening, and he's gonna go back there, and I think if I didn't get the spy there. I think he would have, so we were actually double safe there. Good to see. He's just gonna build some crikey meter here. In the balance mod we've added so that if you use crikey, he yells I'm the king of Australia, just to give a audio clue that that's what's happening. And very good patience, but misses. I don't think even the heavy noticed that he was getting shot at, so yeah, the heavy should. Oh no! Oh, what a tragedy! Oh, he was a free kill, and there we go. Third time's the charm. Late kill. Then he goes really far back, even though you could have pushed potentially a little bit here with the rest of the team. And then he sees that you have so much stuff in front of you, and compared to Reza, who just stayed in the choke, Grandpa Gamey is actually actively moving up to wherever the front line is, so he's a bit more active on the battlefield than we saw Reza be. But you know, when you're being more aggressive, stuff like this happens where, you know, a scout just literally runs in your face and kills you because you didn't have anyone else with you. Like at that range, like with the classic, you're especially fucked because you can't get a lucky quick scope off. So there's the vaccinator. Gotta be careful about that. Do keep in mind that with how the vaccinator shenanigans work, where you can have, you know, you pop one resistance and then you swap. You can actually put the wrong resistance on the target, and then they will think it's a bullet resist that's active when it's actually explosive resist. So that's something you got to pay attention to. See which kind of resistance they have first, and then which one they switch to later. And for most users of the vaccinator, you usually just hover between bullet and explosive because fire isn't really all that big of a deal unless it's like flare spam, like excessive flare spam, or phlogistonator pyros. So here he took the jump pad up, and he is covered by 2 level 3 sentries. Like the best 3-man defense against literally anything is pyro sentry sniper. That is just such a potent combo. They cover each other's weaknesses so well. But you can see that there's not a lot of pressure being applied here. So I think like he's gonna realize that he can actually move forward, because this sentry on the roof will cover everything, and he also has a sentry forward there, which he sees, and he's like, oh yeah, if the sentry's here and it's not shooting, that means no one's here. Yep, he runs up and sees that his team is here, and finally he has targets to shoot. And I think he does like one of those, you have the shot and then you just like hurl your mouse over the mouse pad and you miss, and you're like, ah, I missed the flick shot. Here he is trying to, what is this? You have prime targets in your sights. Just take it easy. Take your time. Land the hits. Alright. It's a pretty lethal angle, though. Oh, yeah, there we go. Gets Jamie. Then he just stays here. Charges again. And I would really like him to go on the left-hand side now, because he's staying on this side for a long time. And like, you have such a small angle to work with, and you really limit yourself. So let's see if he decides to move up eventually. Yes, there we go. Here is a much better angle. And then, like, if you just stay within sentry range, you're also pretty safe. He sees that the ammo packs disappear, so is this a fake out for the spy that he let pass, or did he not notice? The mysteries that will forever be Grandpa Gaming's mind. Did he see or did he not? It's like Schrodinger's spy check. Did you check it or did you not? You did both, depending on what your teammate says. Alright, so is he gonna go for like a cheeky little headshot here? Bang, and didn't get the body shot, but not a headshot, so he dies. Running out. Grandpa Gaming. Back in the same spot, sees the spy. And just firing a blind shot. It's hard to know if like the spy's using dead dringer or not when they stand in a corner. But if they stay in a corner for, okay, again, they get sniped by Resurrection. If they stay in a corner and they never come out and you go and check and they're not there, either they disconnected or they cloaked and ran past you. That's pretty much what can happen. So here is also a good angle if he stays down here. He has like very good sight of the left-hand side, but he opts to go for this angle. Works pretty well. And he sees that there's a pyro there, and when there's a pyro, there's more stuff. There comes the Uber, so he's just looking around to see if anyone else is pushing. And there you have all you can push with the vaccinator, because you can only have, you know, max 2 resistances at a time. And the medic's like, I'm gonna put the freaking bullet resist. Oh shit, sticks. And then he boomed dead. I don't know what happened there. Did like your mouse hang up? Are you using glue on your mouse button and it didn't release in time? What happened there? All right. So still. Grandpa. Dude. Are you in the scope? We can't actually tell when he's in the scope or not, I think. Can we? Charge. Yeah, we can. So I thought like he for sure was in the scope, but he wasn't, because we can tell, right? And then he goes to the side there, sees that Resurrect is there, like, and then he leaves, and that's the end of the video. Bye.